don't know if you remember, but during our last episode, our 3 straight-line racers set up a wallet-sized bet.
The loser takes the other 2 on vacation. And it's a weekend Vegas trip.
And OB lost the millionaire's bet.
I won my trip to Vegas, I don't care. I want first-class treatment.
Well, we're here in Vegas, number one, because we like to be in Vegas, but also I lost my bet. We want to be good hosts and good losers, so we're going to have a really good time. We're going to be actually doing a few activities. We have a little surprise for Giddy and Nate. They're going to have a pickup at the airport, and they're going to have fun.
We're just sitting in the back of a van driving somewhere. We have no idea where we're going.
I feel like we're being kidnapped.
Yeah, this feels very suspicious.
We were told we have a surprise, and we have no idea. But I like surprises.
May and Giddy don't seem very worried.
Whatever it is, it's going to be good.
Yeah, Obi hasn't disappointed yet.
No.
Ever.
I guess if I were kidnapped by a millionaire as generous as OB, I wouldn't be very worried either.
May is a quiet girl, but we actually got to know that she really fancies McLarens. And over here in Vegas, they have a facility, a track actually, where you can rent those cars and try them out on the tracks.
We're going to the track, huh? Drive supercars on the track, what I tell you.
Racing is life. Anything that happens before or after is just waiting. I like that.
I agree with Steve McQueen.
Here, you can try out a wide range of exotic cars, pedal to the metal, like this Audi R8. It's exactly the kind of toy Giddy was thinking of buying for himself.
Hell yeah.
I never drove like on a course like this, and I never drove any of these other exotic cars, Ferraris and R8 and McLaren, so.
Don't worry, May. I have a feeling you will soon.
All right. So quiet.
Yeah.
Like I was watching you go, and I would hear the Ferrari from like way far away, and then you're just like.
Do you want to have fun too?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, because we're gonna get you in the McLaren.
And the McLaren.
Yeah.
That's so awesome! I'm really, really excited right now.
Hey.
You've got to remember that the McLaren is May's absolute dream car.
This is exciting!
She's even started lobbying Giddy to get her one.
She likes it. Every time I let her drive, she really enjoys it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! This is so much fun! Yes! So fun!
That's right.
That little spin might end up costing Giddy a lot of money. Vegas isn't just about exotic cars. OB's going to shift gears and treat his friends to something completely different.
Apparently, those guys, they're really into guns. I don't know why, but we're gonna go at a shooting range. So I don't know, I'm gonna hold a gun for one of my first times in my life, so we'll see how that turns out.
The boys obviously have a bet riding on this, too. Whoever gets the most bullseyes gets to pick the restaurant for tonight's dinner. And May breaks the ice. She's not bad. Okay, time to get serious.
Jump on the
4 bullseyes. Impressive. OB says Jaddy looks like a killer. Let's see if he's got what it takes. Now it's Giddy's turn. Maybe his Israeli military service will come in handy. Wow, he even sucks with a machine gun.
Well, you know how things are when you're overconfident. Sometimes things don't really go your way.
Hey, has a better target.
Really?
And I think that's what happened with Giddy and Jaddy. I mean, those guys did not as good as they thought.
But can you do better, OB?
It turned out that I was the best shooter there that day. We got only one in the red.
The red's what counts. Oliver got first place, obviously. Amount of almost disappeared, the red.
It's always good to give those guys a slap, you know, just show them who's the boss, you know?
We eat beef tonight.
Okay.
Everybody's good with that?
We have no complaints.
Everybody's a winner.
When you're in Vegas and you want to spoil a car enthusiast, make sure you don't miss this museum.
Shelby Museum, I heard about it, and you know what? We're so happy that we went down there. It's something that you need to visit, especially with the history of Carroll Shelby.
Good afternoon, Jim King, Shelby American. I'm the company historian. Shelby American came together as a company 54 years ago.
Our friends seem to be enjoying themselves. They're learning lots of new things. For example, did you know that Carroll Shelby put a 4.3-liter V8 engine in this gem?
That's what really got it rolling, and they had a fantastic racing record. So this car is probably the most valuable American-built sports car in existence.
Wow, really?
Of course. Number one, you have some here for sale?
We got some cars for sale.
Remember, OB already owns a prestigious garage full of exotic cars in Gatineau. That's right, in good old Canada. It's one of the finest car collections in North America. So OB can't help but spot a business opportunity, even in a Las Vegas museum.
And this is a 50th anniversary Daytona Coupe. Now, the Daytona Coupe is legendary.
So how much is that car for sale?
This car is for sale for $650,000.
That's all?
That's all.
What if we buy two?
$649,000.
I used to like you, Jim. I'm usually a very good negotiator, but it depends for what and how bad you want it, right? How many replicas are you guys making?
We're doing 50 of the 50th anniversary group.
I think you have a thing for this one, OB.
Well, actually, I have a thing for both of them. I'm thinking of getting both because they would look really, really cool in the showroom. Be careful with my car now, eh? Make sure that you... The bad place to negotiate is in auctions or when you're talking about a product which is very, very limited and that you really like.
This is the last one in the series.
Wow.
The last one in the series.
That's the last one in the series?
Yep. Of the 50th anniversary.
Okay, I want that car.
This is brake cooling, yeah?
Yep.
Not for sale anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
And no, I didn't do so good this time, I guess. I just kind of cracked under the pressure and I said, well, you just bring it to Papa.
How nice to be able to treat yourself to a nearly $1 million travel souvenir. But these are two awesome cars. I've got to admit, OB has great taste.
These are really nice pieces. When you're talking about the 50th anniversary, those aluminum cars, hand-built, spending $1 million when you're probably going to do 1.5, 2 down the road, why not?
We gotta hit the city. We gotta take over town.
This latest purchase has got the group's adrenaline pumping. But that's what these guys are into, intense thrills. They treat themselves to $1 million racing cars just to try to reach speeds of up to 230 miles an hour. In Vegas, OB has set yet another challenge, but this time just for the fun of it, to see who's the best driver. He's trading in the Lamborghinis for racing cars. With 18 horsepower?
I'll tell you frankly, I think for us, as long as it has an engine and it's burning fuel and it's going forward, we're happy.
Though the guys may be racing just for fun, they're still going to take it very seriously.
We're having a little practice run
There's
in
a reason
Vegas.
for this. We're not just going out here for fun. There's something else involved here, too.
May and Giddy have got some practice in, but OB has a little surprise for them.
There was no rules, so I mean, when there's no rules, you can bend the rules, right? And I mean, they never said anything about flying in as a member of your team, and I thought it was pretty cool to be able to get Marie to participate, and you know, that's what we did.
Let's be honest, their top speed is about that of a scared poodle. It's OB's team that wins, thanks to Marie. The price of her plane ticket was well worth it. Well, that's it for Vegas. But there are tons more adventures in store for the guys.
The world record that we're trying to break tomorrow is the world's quickest and fastest Nissan GTR.
One day, that's all we needed. One fucking day with no rain.